Today is enormously important for middle-class families, but most of it important for our country and for the young people in this nation. As we're meeting here, there are political leaders all over our country that are talking about young people and the opportunity for young people in the future. But we in the Senate of the United States and in the House of Representatives have made a fundamental commitment and a down payment to the students of America that help is on the way. The greatest amount of help since the GI Bill will be available to the students of this country. This is absolutely essential if we're going to have a strong economy that's going to be able to compete internationally. It's absolutely essential if we're going to have a strong national security. It's absolutely essential if we're going to be able to have young, talented individuals that are going to make our institutions work the way our founding fathers wanted it to work. Many of us believe that are gathered here today in what President Kennedy said during the 1960 campaign, and that is any young person of talent and ability should not be limited because of cost to go to the school that they have been admitted to. That has been a commitment of the Democratic Party, it's the commitment of the young people of this nation, it's the commitment of the House leadership, the Congressman Miller and Congressman Courtney, Congressman Nosa, and others who have been a part of this whole program. Just very briefly, the help is on its way. The largest help and assistance, the $20 billion in net student aid, and not 1 cent of that will come from taxpayers. It is essentially from the lenders. The grant program to increase the Pell Grants up to $5,400 in 2012, starting with a $500 increase. The cut in the interest rates, which was an initiative in the House of Representatives, Congressman Miller and others, to give some help and assistance, not only to the neediest students with the Pell Grants, but also to the families themselves that are part of the repayment program in the reduction of the interest payments. And particularly to permit young people of conviction and intellect and ability that want to give something back to their communities and to their state and to the nation, to permit them to repay their loans at no greater than 15% of their income, and to say that if you're going to be a part of public service, your loan is going to be forgiven. That is an enormously important what I consider to be the best of the judgments that we made in the Senate of the United States with the best of the judgments that were made in the House of Representatives of the United States. And it has been strengthened by the additions, I believe, from the House and the Senate when this legislation came together. This is an important day for students in America. They are gathered here and have been absolutely indispensable in terms of helping and assisting the members of Congress to understand the importance of this legislation, not only in terms of their future, but in terms of the future of our country.